Do comic bros, it's your boy Super Duper Sean. Welcome to Power Comics, and today we got a few rumors from comicbookmovies.com, and we all know comicbookmovie.com rumors usually turn to truth later on down the line. I got 3 articles that I want to share with you guys. Also, we may have the main villain for the Xmen reboot. Oh yeah, but before I get into that, I need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hitting that like button pushes this video through the algorithm, and it helps me out more than any Cash App donation. So if you like my content, you rock with your boy, or you just think I'm handsome, nah, I'm just playing, man. Share the video, like the video, hit that notification bell. But I already feel like I've been talking too much. Let's jump into this article, because that's what we're all here for, right? So the first rumor article is the Xmen will face off against these villains in the Marvel Studios reboot. How long have we been waiting for an Xmen reboot, y'all? So long. Alex Perez dropped a few Xmen related tidbits in his latest Q&A. And he believes Sinister, aka Dr. Nathaniel Essex, will be joined by Senator Kelly and Bolivar Trask as the first antagonist elements they want to use for the first X-Men film. With Sinister and possibly the Sentinels involved, it's not entirely surprising that Trask and Kelly would also factor into the story, but we can see some fans being a little more disappointed if Marvel does decide to revisit these characters after they both appeared in 20th Century Studios' X-Men franchise. That said, those movies really only scratch the surface of what these ruthless humans are capable of, and their introduction paved the way for some major comic book storylines. Quite a few of the OG X-Men are set to return for the Avengers Doomsday, and Perez sounds certain that they won't be the only ones, though we're not sure if all of these characters will appear. Storm, Jean Grey, Wolverine, Deadpool, X-23, and Colossus seems likely. We recently got word that the Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier is in line to helm the reboot, though this has yet to be made official. Casting is not yet underway, but the likes of Harrison Dickinson, Margaret Qualley, and Julia Butters are said to be on the studio's radar. They were reportedly in contention to play Cyclops, Rogue, and Kitty Pryde, but we don't know if this is still the case, along with Alien Romulus star David Johnson and Trinity Bliss, who may be in line to play Juba Lee. Other names that have popped up in the rumor mill include Hunter Schafer, Mystique, Ayo Edebria, Storm, and Javier Bardem, Mr. Sinister. Here's what Kevin Feige had to say about his 10-year plan for the mutant saga in a recent interview. I think you will see that continues in our next few movies with some X-Men players that you might recognize. Right after that, the whole story of Secret Wars really leads us into a new age of mutants and off the X-Men again. Right after that, the whole story of Secret Wars really leads us into a new age of mutants, the X-Men. Again, it's one of those dreams come true. We finally have the X-Men back. So that was the first rumor. Yo, I am excited for this. Nathaniel Essex. Remember they played with the Sinister stuff in Logan, but it was more of just the Doctor. It wasn't the actual Sinister. If they do Sinister, they must do it right this time. Don't play with us. Don't tease us. Give us the whole shebang. Him with the sharp teeth, little red jewel in front of his head, pale white skin, vampire looking dude. That's the Mr. Sinister we want. This guy right here. Not the one from Logan. The one y'all tried to tease, and that y'all know what y'all did in Logan, man. Y'all know what y'all did. I mean, you can't get no better X-Men villain than Mr. Sinister unless we're talking Magneto, Juggernaut, Sabretooth, or Apocalypse. Yes, during this X-Men reboot, I wonder if they're going to kind of dabble in the Sins of Sinister storyline. Dabble with Mr. Sinister, Dr. Stasis, all of his clones. Mr. Sinister played a big part in the Krakoa era. Remember, he was on the council. Will they take it to the next level and make Xavier the villain, y'all? Will they make Xavier the villain? I could see them doing that in this reboot, bro. Maybe not the first movie making Xavier the villain, but later on down the line, after the timeline's established, after Secret Wars, I can really see it happening. Wouldn't that be cool? Professor X with the helmet on his head, walking, that Professor X from the Krakoa era. Man, it could be a beast, y'all. I'm there for it. So, what do y'all think about Mr. Sinister being the big bad villain for the X-Men reboot? Or do you want someone like Juggernaut, Sabretooth, Apocalypse, Dark Angel? Hey, let me know in the comment section below. Let's get on to this next article. So this is the rumor roundup. Also, the latest on MCU's Ghost Rider plans, possible Battleworld movie, and more. Vision cast Paladin, latest on MCU's Ghost Rider plans, possible Battleworld movie, and much more. Shout out to comicbookmovie.com. Josh Whedon wrote this article. Let's jump into it. The Vision cast has started taking shape in recent days, and after reporting yesterday that Kerry Condon and James D'Arcy are confirmed to reprise their respective roles as Friday and Edwin Jarvis, we have another update from Daniel Richman. He's learned that Todd Stagewick, played in 12 Monkeys, will play Paladin, a mercenary hunting down Vision to steal the technology powering him. Whether he's doing so at the behest of S.W.O.R.D. or another unknown foe remains to be seen. Meanwhile, My Time to Shine H has shared an Avengers Doomsday update. Specifically in regards to Ghost Rider, the leaker writes Ryan Gosling is Marvel's top choice for Ghost Rider. The only obstacle is Star Wars Starfighter. If everything aligns, he'll appear in Doomsday. We'll see if this pans out. Over at the Cosmic Circus, Alex Perez says he expects the champions, aka the Young Avengers, to assemble in Avengers Doomsday. He's unsure whether the Wiccan TV series is still on the way, but suggests its planned story featuring Billy Maximoff and Agatha Harkness on the hunt for Tommy could be folded into whatever's plans for the eventual Champions project. Perez hints that Nova is part of a plan to bridge film and TV projects, and has some insights into Marvel Studios' San Diego Comic-Con plans. I have heard Marvel will return for SDCC, but I don't expect them to make it a grand spectacle like they normally do with phase reveals. I think that the main focus for Marvel at SDCC will be to promote their new film, Fantastic Four: First Steps, which coincidentally drops around the same time as SDCC this year. I'd also expect looks at Wonder Man, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and Vision Quest, and an additional first look, possibly maybe even a teaser of Avengers Doomsday. Perez continues. They have also had this additional animation panel they do the day before their appearance at Hall H, and I expect to see some stuff on Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, and X-Men 97 Season 2. Other tidbits include War Machine likely being sidelined now Armor Wars is on the shelf. A greater exploration of the MCU's supernatural side and the MCU's next phase. And a possible hint about what's in store for Marvel Studios' mystery movie, July 2027. An option I heard is that they want to build a movie set around Battleworld, and that could quite frankly be any plot. Doctor Strange 3, World War Hawk, and so on. Perez teases, echoing similar sentiments to what we've been hearing about the movie. Our source said Black Panther 3 is a strong possibility, but pointed out that it's all completely up in the air right now. Finally, John Rocca seems pretty adamant that Spider-Man Brand New Day will see the web slinger get a helping hand from the Punisher when he squares off with the Savage Hulk. As always, head to the comment section below to let us know your thoughts on these MCU rumors. Whoa, a lot to unpack here. So John Rocca seems pretty adamant that we will be getting Punisher in Spider-Man Brand New Day, and he is supposedly squaring off with the Savage Hulk. Now, let's unpack this. Let's go what's confirmed about Spider-Man Brand New Day. We do know that 3 villains have been confirmed. Since 3 villains have been confirmed, we know Spider-Man is gonna need some help. Technically, does Spider-Man need help with these villains? No, he will mop the floor with these dudes, but where's the fun in that? Let's bring some more heroes in. So, we got 3 villains confirmed. That's Boomerang, Scorpion, and Tombstone. Now, my man Rocca is saying we're getting Punisher and Savage Hulk. Punisher will actually be squaring off with Savage Hulk in the movie. Now, if there's the Savage in front of the Hulk, I believe it will be the She-Hulk. I do not believe it will be the male Hulk, because that's the perfect time for her to reprise her role in the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. We haven't heard much of She-Hulk ever since the series was canceled because of y'all losers that was complaining about a great show and got it canceled. But anyways, so what a perfect time for her to reprise her role with She-Body. She did so good as She-Hulk. I loved her as She-Hulk. Bring her back in the Spider-Man Brand New Day facing off with Punisher. Now, let's deal with Punisher. Punisher is no stranger to working with Spider-Man. His first appearance with Spider-Man was The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 129, 1974. He also appeared in Vengeance Part 1 in the early 90s, and there was a classic one-shot, Spider-Man vs. Punisher in the year 2000. So these characters have a bunch of material together that these writers and directors can pull from. But where I think they're going is the 1996 Spider-Man and Punisher comic family plot, where Punisher is hired by the Gracie family to kill Spider-Man because of a setup by Tombstone. In the end, Spider-Man and Punisher join forces and put an end to Tombstone's reign of terror. Now, what we do know is Tombstone has been confirmed to be one of the 3 villains. So with that being said, that kind of ties the Punisher in it. This is just my opinions. This is just my theory on how they could fit the Punisher in. And I guess seeing how the battle between Punisher and the Savage Hulk will tie into Brand New Day is something we have to wait to see. I can't say these rumors got me hyped, and I hope they are true. I hope, man, I'm praying that we get Punisher in this Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm praying we get Savage Hulk in this Spider-Man Brand New Day. But I think it's unlikely because Spider-Man is mostly marketed to kids, and Punisher, we know, is very mature theme. And Spider-Man is not moving in that direction. Because if you do put Punisher in a Spider-Man film, you're going to have to dumb him down. Dumb him down a lot. I mean, what, you going to have Punisher shooting rubber bullets or something? You would definitely have to have him fighting a character like the Hulk, because bullets won't be enough to put them down. So it seems like he'll be getting his butt kicked through most of the movie. Spider-Man joins him. Hey, they make something happen. But I don't see Punisher in the Spider-Man Brand New Day film, just because Punisher's at the total end of the spectrum and Spider-Man is way on the other side as well. She-Hulk could bridge the gap though, some way, somehow. San Diego Comic-Con, we all know Marvel always does it big. Wonder Man, Daredevil, Xmen 97 Season 2. We will get sneak peeks at the San Diego Comic-Con, y'all. That's what it says. What do y'all think about these rumors? Is it possible? It definitely is possible. I'm extremely excited for the Marvel Zombies. I mean, we got a piece of the Marvel Zombies during the What If. I think it was season 2. Or was not. It was What If season 1. Easily the best episode of that season. And it makes sense to why they decided to center a show around the Marvel Zombies. Heard the Marvel Zombie show will only be 4 episodes. I hope they are 1 hour long episodes, because this Marvel Zombie stuff can be a gold mine. Please stick to the seriousness that was in What If season 1, because when you read the Marvel Zombies comics, it's so over the top. And when I mean over the top, if I can give you an example, there's a chapter where all the Avengers are gorillas and monkeys. All of them are gorillas and monkeys and zombified and stuff like that. Like, just very humorous, very kind of childish. You know what I mean? It's nothing like DC's Deceased. That is a serious zombie story. Marvel Zombies in the comics was very, very childish, very, very meant to be funny, very, very tongue-in-cheek, and I do not want a series like that. Please, base it off the What If, that nice serious tone, and you got me there. You got me in my chair, popcorn ready, telling all my friends about it. Anybody tell you I'm a big source material guy? When it comes to Marvel Zombies, stay as far from the source material as possible. So that's some exciting news that we got from San Diego Comic-Con. Also, Ryan Gosling as the Ghost Rider appearing in Avengers Doomsday. I think they couldn't find a better person than Ryan Gosling to play Ghost Rider. He was born to play that role. Unless you bring Nick back. Hey, I'm down with bringing Nick back, bro. Johnny Blaze, let's get it popping. Might as well bring him back. I mean, you're bringing back the X-Men Fox universe, so why not dig in the crates and bring Nick back? We just seen Blade, Wesley Snipes' Blade in Deadpool Wolverine, so you know it's not far-fetched. I really think they could be bringing Nick back for Avengers Doomsday, and people would go crazy. Y'all think they went crazy for Wesley in Deadpool Wolverine? Let Nick Cage show up in Avengers Doomsday. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Them folks gonna go crazy in that theater, y'all. Them folks gonna go crazy in that theater. Because they went crazy in that theater when Elektra came out. When Wesley came out. When Chris Evans played the tour. They went crazy. I was there. Oh yeah, I was there. As far as the Battleworld stuff, now they're saying that Battleworld could just be like a small little plot inside of a bigger movie. Me, I believe we get some Battleworld during Secret Wars. I honestly believe that. I kind of think that the X-Men versus Avengers will be built into Secret Wars Battle War. Now, that's just my opinion. How else could you do it? I mean, you could just make it a Disney Plus series, a mini series, X-Men versus Avengers, but you could just tie it into Secret Wars. Tie it into Secret Wars. Have the Avengers invade their timeline or whatever. They all meet up in Battle World somehow. They disagree on something. Boom. They bang it out. That simple. It's already confirmed that the X-Men and the Avengers will be in Secret Wars. You know there's going to be some disagreement. That's way too many Chiefs and not enough Indians when you got the X-Men and the Avengers in the room. So I believe X-Men versus Avengers will take place as a subplot in Secret Wars. Also, speaking of Avengers Doomsday, I have the first look at Doom's suit. Now, it's a sky view, but damn it, it looks dope. What do y'all think about this? Yo, fire, man. Fire. From the little bit that we seen, I'm going crazy. I love the Doomsday suit. Such a great suit, man. This Doomsday film is literally going to be one of the best Avengers films coming out. We can only pray that it's on par with Infinity War. Infinity War is Avengers greatness. Doomsday should be able to surpass that. Let's hope Ryan Gosling is a little tied up in Star Wars Starfighter. Even though I would like to see him, a little part of me hopes that he's tied up so they can go get Nick Cage to be Ghost Rider. so they can go get Nick Cage to be Ghost Rider. Shout out to comicbookmovie.com. That was your MCU rumor roundup. I have been your gracious host, Super Duper Sean. This is Power Comics. Let me know how y'all feel about the rumor roundup. Are y'all feeling the champions linking up in Avengers Doomsday? Is that gonna happen? Ryan Gosling or Nick playing Ghost Rider? I need to know how y'all feel. Vision Quest, Wonder Man, are you guys interested in these series at all? The little excerpts I read from Vision Quest got me kind of hyped. Not gonna lie. Wonder Man, I don't know. I don't know about Wonder Man. I'm still waiting. It could be good. I'm definitely gonna lean more to the positive than to the negative. That's what we do on Power Comics. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces.